Thank you. Obviously, we're happy to be in the driver's seat, with still 2 lives left. I think that's what you need to try to do to accomplish to move ahead. Megan Kleist pitched extremely well, very well. Unfortunately, just lost that perfect game on the last batter, but that's what happens. At least it wasn't the bloop down the line before it that would have dropped in for a hit. So if there's some consolation, Megan. But obviously pitched a very good game. Congratulations to Drake. I think they've shown to people that they are a very, very tough team. They battle, they work hard. Their pitcher Newman is one of the best pitchers in the country. Certainly had us struggling there for a few innings until we were able to break through with Lauren Burke's home run, obviously, and a little bit of fortunate. Sometimes you need some breaks. I know we were down on Oklahoma City and we were playing Florida, and Corinne Shaver tripped over a shoelace and a ball dropped and we lost the game. So we've been on the other side of the coin too, and those are some of the breaks that you probably need. Hopefully they continue to keep going forward. But I thought we did a good job of battling, kept our composure, good fielding, and we were fortunate to come out and be on top.
Questions? Rob? I feel like deja vu at all. I mean, it felt like kind of the same script. You got a couple early, get great pitching, and then get the cushion from Burke.
Well, I've never lost a shutout, so you throw the 0 up there, you're pretty good. But I like the cushion. The 1-0 wasn't sitting well for me, but obviously, to come out and get those insurance runs, nice. Haley was stealing on that. It was like a hit and run steal, and Jenna hit the ball in the gap. She had a great game, did an awesome job. And as I call her Miss May, and I think she's doing a great job. Hopefully, getting ready.
Megan, has that ever happened when you come out of labor in a game?
I don't think so. No.
What is that like as a pitcher to kind of get that far and that one hit gets away?
I mean, it kind of sucks, obviously. You want to have that, but that's what good teams do. They capitalize on your mistakes, and I happened to make a mistake, and they hit it. And that's part of the game. You just got to trust the process, and maybe the next time that game comes around, it'll go my way.
And I was just going to follow up with was there one pitch that was working particularly well? I know the changeup seemed to have been pretty well crossed up at times. Was that kind of your favorite pitch to throw today, or what?
We kind of mixed a little bit more than normal, I would say. Drop, rise, and change. It's nothing more simple than that. But yeah, working the changeup, keep the hitters off balance, and then working the low rise and also the drop.
Right. Megan, what were your emotions in the sub of getting the 2 outs and then obviously giving up the hit? You might have had to calm down a little bit after that, but just before and after, what was it kind of like?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't really say I was too excited or too down. I think that's one of my strengths as a pitcher. I try to stay not so high on the roller coaster, not so down. Try to stay level. And I think that's where I have my success, is I don't get too down and I don't get too high.
Coach White, the obvious question. Next game?
Well, I did tell her earlier in the game, like Shannon and Mary had gone through, so it's sudden which one I was going to pinch hit for. So I told Lauren to be ready. I was going to make a move, and she's making me look pretty good, so she might have to break into the lineup here pretty soon the way she's going. But, we've been searching for a pinch hitter because that's a specialist position. It's very hard to do, to come off the bench having not seen. I mean, she hadn't swung the bat, and to come in and do what she did 2 days in a row is that's pretty exceptional. So very pleased with the result of that.
I asked Lauren just about the thought process. I mean, after yesterday's success, he calls your number again. You walk up there. 1, are you thinking home run at all? And 2, what was your thought process as you were getting ready to go to the plate?
My thought process going to the plate was I was tracking pitches in the dugout. On the bench, we track pitches. We have mental at bats. So I think I was ready going in. I wasn't thinking home run. I was just thinking get the barrel on the ball and get a pitch to hit. And so I tracked the ball already. So I had these mental at bats. So I felt prepared.
Lauren, what's this like for you, being a Eugene native and a Mary's grad? I mean, this has got to be extra special.
Yeah, it's super cool. It feels so good to have so many fans that I know personally, that I'm family friends with. It makes it super special. Obviously I'm home. I'm so close to home, and having everyone supporting me and wanting the best for me is really cool.
I was going to ask Megan, when she went to play, were you thinking home run?
I actually, so I was saying to the person next to me, I said I dare her to do it again, and she did, so she proved me right. But, you know, you can't really hope for that. You can't rely on the long ball to win you ball games.
I told her she's got to work out in the weight room. She's making it by a foot each time, so, you know.
Yeah, but, you know, she always comes through for us in big moments, and I'm so happy for her.
Well, we're fortunate to see a lot of tape on her, and you know, we had an idea what she was going to come with, and it was good to see her a little bit yesterday, you know, from behind home plate. And you know, truthfully, you know, we've seen really good pitching, and I keep talking about that. You know, you see a Garcia, you see a Alvelo, you see a Juarez, you see these different types of pitches, and not to say that she's any worse or anything else. It's just like we've seen those types of pitches, and so. Nothing really surprised us out there. It was just but she had us. Don't get me wrong, we were struggling. I mean, she had us popping up a lot of balls, and we were chasing a lot of bad pitches, and that tells you the quality of pitcher that she is.
Was anybody talking to you in the dugout when things were starting to maybe that fourth or fifth inning when the perfect game is really within reach? Was anybody treating you differently? Silent treatment at all? Or
No, not really. No.
We can't get her to say anything anyway.
Sorry.
The coach said yesterday she thought your team speed was really the killer factor for you guys. And you know, Lauren's home runs obviously difference makers, but you know, the first couple runs both days, it feels like your speed was a real factor in those cases. How much of an X factor do you feel like that's been in the last couple of years?
I think it makes people nervous. You know, I know when I go back when we used to play against Arizona, they used to make me nervous. They just had so much speed. It was like, what are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? And I think that's what we try to do. We try to keep people guessing on what we're going to do and what we may not do. And so, you know, that is a good thing to have, is definitely have some team speed.
Lauren, just to go back to the home run, are you surprised in yourself by any chance with the way this is going?
I'm proud of myself for, I mean, I'm seeing the ball well. I think through practice we've prepared for the pitching that we're going to see. Through Pac-12 play, we've seen the rise ball, we've seen the drop ball, so we've seen the pitching that we're going to face, and so I think that's prepared us well. And I'm not necessarily surprised, but I'm really excited still.
You've seen two of these teams now in this regional, but is it difficult kind of to prepare for this kind of next game that might be the first one you guys haven't seen yet? How do you kind of go about that?
Well, exactly. We just got to sit back, but I'd rather be in that situation than the other one where I got to play again tonight. I mean, that's very difficult to do, and sometimes you see teams get upset when that happens because, you know, they're still trying to pick themselves up after a loss. And so right now we just need to sit back. You know, by the time it ends here, there'll be one other team left, and we should have some pretty good stuff on any one of those teams that's left.
Coach, I don't know how many times you tried to steal. I think you were stealing when Lily hit the double.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2 strikes, but their catchers must be pretty good that you didn't really challenge her very much.
Yeah, I mean, you know, looking at her numbers, they're pretty good numbers. She's throwing some people out, and I liked her release. I thought she had a good, quickie, snappy release that, you know, would have been hard to beat. And at times, you got to trust your batters at the plate. You know, you have a Savekis, you have a DJ Sanders up, you have a Rhodes up. I mean, they can change the score right there with the swing. And sometimes you don't want to overcoach yourself. And so just make it an opportunity to go. And you know, the one with Lily was a good opportunity because she's a line drive type hitter, not so much the home run type.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.